What makes a powerful man? Is his ability to bench press? If he can bench press 500 pounds, is he powerful? If he can do 100 pull-ups, maybe that's what power is. Or maybe it's his bank account. Maybe if it's just flush with cash, he's powerful. Or if he's the president or CEO of a giant company, is that what power is? Actually, it's none of those things. You see, many powerful men throughout history were powerful because they shared some common traits. These traits helped them really change their world. Let's find out what they are today. All right, the base trait, the most common trait of powerful men is their emotions. Their emotions, you say? David, what are you talking about? Yeah, many powerful men throughout history were powerful because they were passionate. You see, passionate men change the world. They were connected to their emotions. Now, I'm not saying those emotions were always right. Sometimes powerful men use their emotions in a bad way, but they were still powerful. They were passionate and they communicated their passions to other people. People followed them because of their emotions. And as men, we're missing a powerful element in our life if we don't connect with our own emotions. Our ability to communicate our emotions, our ability to connect with people is hurt if we as men don't understand our own emotions. You see, men feel, and they feel deeply. Even if they don't show their emotions, they need to be connected to what's going on inside of them. Let's find out why we need our emotions and how to start connecting with them today. All right, the first thing we need to do is know that emotions should be recognized. You see, affirming and recognizing our thoughts is really key to knowing and communicating them to other people. You've got to know what's going on inside of you as a man. You got to know, am I angry? Am I lonely? Am I hungry? We got to know what's going on. Now, this doesn't mean we let those feelings control us. This is what messes a lot of men up. They think connecting with their emotions, with their feelings is dangerous because they're afraid. They're afraid they're going to go out and just be a person who does whatever he feels in the moment. He's going to go out of control and be crazy. So what do? They deny their emotions because they're scared of them. And as men, we don't want to be scared of our emotions. We want to focus them and point them in the right direction. Recognizing our emotions doesn't mean we let them control us. A lot of guys struggle with that. They have a feeling or some wild thought go through their brain, and then they instantly start judging themselves. I'm so weird. I'm such a freak. What's wrong with me? No, what we have to do is understand those are just emotions. Those are just feelings. And what you want to do as a man is learn how to take control of those feelings. And you do that by silencing your own inner critic. Hey guys, check out the Confident Man podcast. We do a podcast every week. It's free coaching to help you live your adventure as a man. It's the Confident Man podcast. It's on all the podcasting platforms. All right, the second thing we want to do is deal with our emotions. Emotions should be dealt with. We've got to recognize what we're really thinking because then we can decide what to do with it. When you think about what you're feeling and what you're thinking, you got to understand, is this just a quick feeling that comes through the brain? Is it a reaction to something? Why am I so angry right now? You see, when you ask these questions, you investigate and you find the answers to what's going on inside of you. That makes you powerful because you know what's going on inside of you. You learn to listen to that inner voice, the ones you know you should listen to and the ones you shouldn't. You don't want to ignore your feelings. They're there because they help you be a powerful man. But we also can't let them build up. Have you ever seen the guy who just blows up on other people out of nowhere? Well, what's happening is he's not dealing with his emotions, and then he vomits them all over people when he gets mad enough. What we want to do is learn our emotions because then we learn how to listen to our gut. A lot of men talking about going with their gut. And what that means is they're learning how to really understand what's going on inside of them. They're learning what they're thinking, what they're feeling. Even if you can't always explain it, a lot of times when you know it, you kind of go the right way. And what we want to do as men is sharpen that in our life. Learn to deal with our own thoughts, our own feelings, because then you learn how to go, okay, this is the right path. That's the wrong path. We learn how to control our emotions. We learn how to control our feelings and how to point them in a direction that makes them more powerful. And these kind of men know intuitively what to do at the right time. That's what makes them powerful. So what you want to do is recognize your feelings. Then you can know the right direction to go. All right, the third thing is that emotions empower our relationships. You see, relationships aren't just people that we go into contracts with. I will be your friend if you do this, this, this. They're connected through emotions. Men can connect better in relationships when they understand more of what's happening inside of them. That makes them much more powerful as men. Too many of us as men, we just kind of put our head down and we just grind. We just go at life every day. Hey, I'm trying to earn money. I'm trying to do a job. Now we need to do all of that. And that is part of life. And there's always seasons of grinding in our life as men. However, it isn't supposed to be our whole life. It isn't supposed to be a lifestyle. If all you do is grind and you never do anything else, you're not going to be a powerful man. You're going to be a man who's just busy. What you want to do is be a man who doesn't check out mentally. That's what guys who grind do. They escape. They run off to other things. Exhausted men don't seek to understand their thoughts. They don't seek to understand their feelings. They just hide them. Or they just kind of run away from them and get lost in virtual worlds or in worlds of fantasy. They think it makes them stronger when they do that, but it doesn't. It weakens them. It makes them a man who can't do as much to make a difference in other people's lives. But men without emotions, they're missing that key part of what makes them powerful as a man. Powerful men understand and are connected with their emotions. I'm not saying you stand out in the rain and cry and do anything like that. I don't care if you do that, but you got to know what's going on deep inside of you. That's what makes you powerful as a man. And that's what's going to give you the power to make a difference in the world. You see, men who are deeply connected to their emotions will have deeply connected relationships and will make a big difference in the lives of their family and the lives of their coworkers and friends. How connected are you to your emotions? You do have them, even if you're not very emotional. It doesn't matter how you act outwardly. You've got emotions going on inside of you. And so what I want to challenge you to do this week is to think about what's going on inside of me. Just start getting honest about what's going on. What do you think? What do you feel? Get honest. Learn how to be honest with yourself so then you can learn how to be honest with others. And I want to challenge you to take some time away from the grind. Maybe that's all you do is grind, grind, grind. Well, that's going to actually take you to a place where you're not as powerful as you could be. What you want to do is have some times to rest and really think about what's going on inside of you. You'll actually get a better vision for your life and you'll be able to connect with people a whole lot better.